Hello everyone, this is Katarina speaking, and I'll bring you the information about this week of the 1111 portal. And I'm sure you're already feeling the ramping up of energies, which is so intense. I feel like this year is a whole new level of intensity and of breakthroughs. You know, we are still in this realm of polarity, so the more light is coming in, the more our old inner energies are being released for all of us. And this year it's going to be extremely collective as well. And you may have felt it, the last couple of weeks were highly turbulent. We are now in Scorpio season, and you can really feel these old things coming to the surface. I was almost like, I was checking what is still in retrograde, because it feels like in retrograde energy. It feels like we're going back over old things. People from the past might be reaching out to you. And it is a time where the old is really extremely destabilized, yet the new is just in the process of coming in, of building strength and momentum. And Ashta said this morning, it's going to be this turbulent till at least the 21st of December. We also, I think, have that Uranus-Saturn, that last square on Christmas Eve. And the whole of Christmas, that's always, say, from the winter solstice till the beginning of January, I always feel that immensity of Christ light coming in. And I already feel that build up of that beautiful Christ light energy, the energies of both Jesus and Mary Magdalene, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, Mother Mary. They are here starting to hold the space for us while we go through this turbulent phase. And my guides pointed out, so this week, the 1111, as you can feel, it's already starting. My guides are highly preparing me for the event on Friday, the 12th of November at 1 p.m. EST and 6 p.m. UK time, and then I'll put in all the notes for the other time zones. And I was asking, what codes are we going to receive? And the overall information is really, we are being prepared till the winter solstice for a collective quantum jump. So the energy of Earth is dramatically rising. We have those gale force winds. It's all intensifying and intensifying. Like, oh my God. Because the Earth itself, the not just the upper crust, it's now going deeper and deeper, is getting higher. The oceans absorb these high incoming solar frequencies, the moon codes we received on the new moon on Thursday. And the galactics are reaching out to us. So there's this whole intensity, and that's the overall picture. And my guide said for the 1111, we are being prepared now for this quantum shift of collective consciousness, like the 100 monkey effect. If enough have it, then boom, there's a sudden shift. There's something I read about months ago about number 40 stuck with me. I don't know if it's 40 hertz and Schumann resonance. There's something about the earth energy on 40, and honestly I can't remember, and I obviously haven't researched it before doing the video. And there is this frequency on earth, when that reaches a critical mass, our consciousness is automatically jumping. So instead of having those solar flash events where there's one solar flash and everybody's suddenly enlightened, I was going to say, we are all ramping up to a higher level. And that means people who were fast asleep are now getting the codes of awakening strongly on the 1111 portal, which is the entire week. For those who are already on the path, they get further DNA activations. They are stepping more into alignment with their soul. For those who have a strong sacred partnership frequencies, those who worked in many past lives in sacred partnerships, the Kundalini energy is going to ramp up massively. Then for those who are on the path a long time and are the forerunners of the forerunners who are helping to step others into their true alignment, for them the codes will be to further activate that highest soul alignment, and then on a monadic level. So our evolution is, we begin, say, we awaken and we align with our higher self. Then we awaken and we align with our soul group. We awaken further, we align with the monad, and then ultimately we align with source consciousness or solar. No, before source there would be the solar alignment on a far grander scale. So it is literally a step up into getting deeper and deeper into alignment with your highest levels of consciousness available. And the more you are aligning, the more you bring forward what you are contracted to bring forward in this lifetime. And if you're past 3D, you get a whole new set of soul contracts, and 4D you get a new set of soul contracts, and 5D, 7D and beyond. So I'm really looking forward to the 12th of November to bring in all these energies, because as I said, I'm already being prepared, and it's like, and I'm not allowed to do anything over that weekend privately, because the energies that I'm holding for the entirety of the weekend will be massive. So if you feel called and guided to join, I have always a first introduction time, about an hour, with further in-depth updates. There's time for you to ask your pressing, urgent questions and get a direct response from me. It's usually a really, really beautiful group from people all over the world. And then we have about 45 minutes to 50 minutes activation journey with light codes, light language, and yeah, going to interdimensional places. And because you receive the recordings, you can always re-listen to it and receive these frequencies as and when you feel guided to get a next top up. And I guess with all that's what's going on, we all can do with this support and be held on a higher level. So that quantum shift in consciousness will really get stronger around Christmas time. January, February might feel like yeah, a shift of a bigger scale, and then we have the equinox that then will help to stabilize it more. And my guides in preparation always said we are in a time where you strongly realign, and like I said, that step up, that is part of it, and that realignment to your highest levels. And you also are naturally more drawn to your guides, maybe to new guides, to the dolphin consciousness. And I was saying, you know, with all this ramping up, people are going to be more erratic. Everybody is highly strung. It's harder to ground ourselves because it's we go higher and we want to go deeper, but even the below is shifting. So Gaia is in a, I wouldn't say tumultuous time, but in a time of high activity, of high energetic turnover. And I said, so where do we get our alignment and grounding from? And they said, just really, really think eye of the storm, eye of the storm. I am the eye of the storm. And you know, I love that beautiful card deck from Leanne, Carpenter and Michiel, Kroon. And I've had this card today, and it's called Integration. But for me, this picture here, you become crystalline, you receive those higher levels, also the rainbow, you know, the different codes we're receiving, and then staying in that alignment. And you could imagine the storm is around you. As I said, I really love that card deck. I can put the link in the information as well. And with that question, so how do we align with these crazy frequencies around us? And then my guide said, it's more learning right now to be, again, I think around that time last year, I had that as well, that analogy with the surfboard. So those waves are now massive ones, massive and one after another. And they're saying, you know, you are on the surfboard, and no matter if you're a beginner or very advanced, you will not catch every wave, and you will, some of them you will miss, and you feel like you're in this swirl, you know, where you're underneath and it's just going round and round again. And my guide said that can happen, and it can be that we're feeling like, oh my God, I'm on the wrong timeline, or I'm back in my old stuff, I really don't get out of it. And it can be that deep, deep inner cleansing with things coming back from the past. family situations being triggered, or your surroundings shifting in a different pace. Say your friends they managed to catch one wave, you catched another, and you're not just quite really aligned. And they're saying that is all part of this. So knowing we will not catch every wave perfectly, we may be trapped in a swirl for some time, but we always will get out of it. And in a client session this week, my client was saying, wow, what if I slide onto the wrong timeline? And I said, whenever you have reached a high level, your entire system is always wired to get back to that. And the image in that session they've given me was, you know, when you climb a mountain and you're on a really intense rock surface, you have your super equipment, and then you hook yourself in those thingies in, and then if you fall down, you will always fall from the last highest hook you had. So even if you have a massive drop, you would be able to get back because you're hooked in here. And once you're back, you hook yourself higher and higher and higher. So for me, that's always an image to have. And like also with that wave, with the surfboard, we can't get way into the old. It may feel like it temporarily, absolutely. I can vouch for it. This week, I definitely had moments, or more than moments, like hours, and say, oh my God, shit, this is not nice. I really want to get back. And, you know, house clearing. I don't know how many different tracks on YouTube I play all night in my living room to cleanse the energy and keep it high vibrational, because everybody around us is shifting. You may even pick up things from your neighbors, from the collective, friends and family. And I always love wearing certain crystals. As you know, right now, this crystal got attuned when I was down south. So sometimes if you wear a certain crystal energy that resonates with you, that can also help you to bring that buffer and that extra energy in. So before I speak anymore, the whales and dolphins are very prevalent in the energy, and I really want to bring you several light codes to help you through this. And you know, you can re-listen to the light language as and when it feels right to you. And if you feel you resonate with the energy of the video, you can leave it in a room just to cleanse the energies as well. I do that. I have certain videos on loop, not my own, but other ones, sometimes my own, when the light language is really resonant for what I'm doing. And then that will also help cleanse and raise the frequency in your home. So now let's see if you want to put your hands over your heart. Take a couple of deep breaths, and here we are. Mi wash kiki sisi nana maha ia kiki sisi sisi nana maha mi wa sisi kia sisi na maha sia kakana maha mi wa kiki sisi si na maha huaya kana hiuiana hiuiana hiwashkakana namasa hiwashkakana namasa isi wakakana isi wekakana miwashki sasana maha miwashki sasana maha iwakanasa misasana namaha misasana namaha Iwayana Siashanama Iwakakasa sanamaha Isi nanamaha Isisi nanamaha Kiki na 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 sa isha sha kiki na na maha Hihui kikina namasa. Sia shishi kakanamaha. Sia mi kikinaha. Aya kikina namasa. Sia nanamaha. Sia ni kiki sasanamaha. Shia kakanamasa. Shia kakanamasa. Aya kiki sasanamaha. Aya kiki sasanamaha. Aka, aka, aka. Aka, aka, aka. Blessed be, so mote it be, and so it is. Wow. There are really, really beautiful new galactics coming in, and I feel really tearful. It's really high, beautiful energy, and I've just been recently brought in touch with them. And they were saying on the activation on the 12th of November that I'm doing, there's a whole new group of galactics, codes, frequencies coming in that will help and be benevolent for all of us. And they're more filled with plasmic codes, highly refined, really soft, beautiful, gentle. And they said they will also help all of you on the twin flame path, in sacred partnerships, or people that are holding a high level of light and are those beacons, forerunners for others, holding the frequencies in the area. The whales and dolphins coming, and when I did the dolphins were aligning our chakras, and they were saying, when you feel your energies are literally all over the place and you can have a salt bath, play some dolphin music in the background. There's tons on YouTube, and then link with their frequency, and they can help with that link to connect with you and clear your chakras, activate them with sonar frequencies. And the Andromedans were coming in as well, really strongly, and they're sending us an extra energy of love, a buffer of love, they were saying. And Ashtar Command is around us, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, helping us really with that extra elevation of our consciousness. And I can just feel that soft energy radiating through me so strongly. So I can't wait to see you if you feel called to come on the 12th of November. And I wish all of you a most profound, wonderful week of the 11/11 portal. It's going to be going cosmic, galactic, and may the energies be highly benevolent for you. Bright blessings to you. Namaste.